Before you hit publish on your next YouTube video, let me ask you something important. Are you absolutely sure that video is safe? Not just safe in your opinion, but safe according to YouTube's rules in 2025, because one wrong move, one overlooked detail, and suddenly your channel is dealing with a strike, limited reach, or even demonetization. And the worst part is, most creators don't even realize what they did wrong. In 2025. YouTube's strike system is smarter, faster, and far less forgiving than before. But the good news is this: YouTube now provides powerful pre-publish check tools that can help you stay safe before your video ever goes live. If you know how to use them correctly, you can avoid strikes legally and protect your channel long-term. Let's break this down in a simple, practical way. First, you need to understand what a YouTube strike actually means in 2025. A strike is not just a warning anymore. One strike can immediately restrict features like live streaming or monetization. 2 strikes put your channel under serious risk. And 3 strikes within 90 days can permanently remove your channel. There are no shortcuts, no emotional appeals, and no guarantees of recovery. That's why prevention is everything. Before you even upload your video, YouTube starts analyzing it using automated systems. This includes your video content, audio, visuals, title, description, tags, and even your thumbnail text. Most creators think problems only come after publishing, but in reality, YouTube is checking you before the video ever reaches the public. This is where pre-publish checks come in. When you upload a video, YouTube runs an automatic content scan. This scan checks for copyright issues, reused content, misleading metadata, violent or harmful material, hate speech, adult content, and policy violations. If you see a message saying checks in progress, do not ignore it. This is your first safety shield. If YouTube detects copyrighted music, video clips, or sound effects, you'll see a copyright claim notice. A claim is not a strike, but it's a warning sign. In 2025, repeated copyright claims can reduce your channel's trust score. Always remove or replace copyrighted material before publishing, even if it says no impact. That no impact status can change later. Next comes monetization and suitability checks. YouTube evaluates whether your video follows advertiser-friendly guidelines. This includes language, sensitive topics, shocking imagery, or misleading narratives. Even if your channel is not monetized yet, these checks still matter because they affect distribution and recommendations. Now, let's talk about the most ignored but most dangerous mistake: metadata abuse in 2025. YouTube is extremely strict about titles, descriptions, and thumbnails. If your title promises something that your video does not clearly deliver, that's considered misleading content. Clickbait that crosses the line can now lead directly to strikes, not just reduced reach. For example, using words like destroyed, exposed, or shocking is allowed only if your content genuinely supports that claim. If the video doesn't match the intensity of the title, YouTube may flag it as deceptive. Always ask yourself, if someone reports this video, can I clearly defend the title based on what's actually shown. Thumbnails are another big risk area. In 2025, YouTube scans thumbnail text and images more aggressively. Fake expressions, manipulated images, or text suggesting violence, humiliation, or false accusations can trigger policy reviews. Keep thumbnails emotional but truthful. Another powerful tool creators overlook is the self-certification step. When uploading, YouTube asks you to confirm whether your content includes sensitive topics. Never lie here. Many creators think being honest will reduce reach, but lying increases the risk of strikes. If YouTube detects a mismatch between your answers and the content, that damages your channel's credibility score. Now let's talk about reused and AI-assisted content, which is a major issue in 2025. YouTube allows AI tools, but it does not allow low-effort or repetitive content. If you're using AI voices, scripts, or visuals, make sure the video adds real value. Commentary, original narration, editing, or analysis is essential. Simply re-uploading clips with minimal changes is one of the fastest ways to get strikes today. If your content is based on news, interviews, or public figures, always add context and transformation. Fair use is still allowed, but it must be real fair use, not just a claim. Your voice, your perspective, and your explanation must be clearly present. Another critical safety step is reviewing community guideline updates. In 2025, YouTube updates policies quietly and frequently. What was allowed last year might now be restricted. Topics like political commentary, health claims, and controversial opinions are closely monitored. Always avoid stating unverified facts as truth. Use phrases like according to reports, allegedly, or in my opinion when discussing sensitive topics. Before publishing, re-watch your video from YouTube's perspective, not yours. Ask yourself, could this be misunderstood? Could someone take offense? Could this be reported? You don't need to be afraid, but you do need to be smart. Finally, remember this: YouTube is no longer just a video platform. It's a policy-driven system. Creators who survive and grow in 2025 are not the loudest, but the smartest. Using pre-published checks properly is not optional anymore. It's your insurance policy. If you take a few extra minutes before hitting publish, you can save months or even years of work. Protect your channel, respect the rules, and create content that stands strong even under review. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other creators who want to stay safe and grow the right way on. YouTube in 2025. Your channel's future depends on what you do before you publish, not after.